Hello everybody, it's your old friends on Monday Madness and welcome to the next exciting edition of SierraQuest. Myself and Neil joining you as ever.
Sorry, I was about to fucking cheer that.
You're not cheering that,
second time through this.
Yes, funny. We have a funny story. We're doing post commentary on this.
Yes, this is actually our game commentary.
Yes, ish. Let's press play, shall we? We're gonna press play now.
Yeah, we're gonna hit play.
So, the story is, we were playing SierraQuest 2 this time last week, and PC crashed right at the...
Very end.
Pretty much at the final level, yeah. We were about 15 minutes away from the end.
Yeah.
And I think we just decided, you know what, let's just leave it. Like, the moment that happened...
I can't do that again.
Yeah, like, the moment that happened, Neil just got his coat and left. And I had no chance to react, so we just decided to leave it there. But I got my old PC out of the mothballs. It's why actually we had no videos last week. We had to deal with the reserves. You guys can read the text there. We've read this twice already, so fuck it.
Yeah, but that wasn't the story of the game that we're playing. That's the story of why we're not playing it.
Yeah. So this is post commentary. First time we've ever done on the channel.
Yeah, so
what a time
sweat
to be
like
alive.
a pork beast in a pressure suit while relocating space debris in zero gravity just wasn't your idea of a good time.
Yes.
Life sucks again. So basically this takes right off the bat from the first game where we're still a janitor.
Yes. We saved the world, but apparently, you know, no one gives a fuck. Yeah.
Because there's more worlds than one. Here we are in the Xenon orbital station.
Yes, with a real Star Trek outro.
Yeah.
Shut up, Wesley.
Xenon probably being the most sci-fi element they could name.
Exactly, yeah. I was actually nearly about to type there for a second. But I put the keyboard away.
Yeah, fuck shit too, baby.
Yes, fuck shit the second. Because our original name was fuck shit. So what I've done is I played through this yesterday to completion.
Fuck shit too, ace janitor.
Yes.
Doing what you do best.
I think Capcom made that game, didn't they? It's up there with Ghost Trick and Ace Attorney. Objection! Oh dear. So yes, what I've done here, I've played through with the help of a walkthrough.
There goes the broom.
And I've hunted as many deaths as I can, as you will see here.
Yep. Oh yeah, you can actually fucking...
Die.
Yep.
There you go. That was the first death of the game.
No, I love that, right? Look. He fell off the edge of the ship in space.
Yes.
He fell off the ship
Yes, Neil.
in deep space.
Magnets. Magnets is the answer. It's magnets. Like, I don't know. Do you want me to keep just explain it to you? Like, you know, power of magnets.
The power of yes, please explain magnetism to an electrical engineer. Well done, well done.
Well, funny you should mention that, Neil. Actually, electronegativity is a bitch, isn't it?
It really is.
Yeah. So anyway, this is when I started taking the game seriously for about
Yeah.
10-15 minutes.
And you'll notice that we are literally our first action is to save the game,
Which is what you do in SierraQuest.
always what you do in SierraQuest.
Actually, if you want to turn this into drink and play, take a drink every time you die, every time you save a game, and every time you see something bullshit happen.
I will list.
We're not going to follow that.
I'll guarantee you being dead by the end of this.
Most certainly. So we have our horoscope. We have our fit. This is our beta Fitbit here.
Yeah, there's the Fitbit. Very
Yes. And this is our boss, I believe.
Fuck shit too. Get in here on the double. You've got a mess to clean up in the shuttle, which just returned. One of the passengers got space sick on the way. Why is it space sick? It's just got sick. Just because it was in space, it's not a special type of sick.
It's zero gravity vomit, Neil.
Oh,
it just floats everywhere, like, you know. It just gets everywhere. You know, like those ants in the Simpsons.
It's like, oh, and you notice that his second thing is to save again.
Just in case, right? Because again,
and funnily enough, this is actually you're about to do one of the more revolutionary parts of this.
yes,
In that you can walk on the walls, can't you?
yes. I was about to.
Yeah. Doesn't understand roof.
The fact that they said look up was actually.
I wouldn't even mind, but ceiling's clearly in the lexicon.
Yeah.
So it's like roof is.
I hate that. I hate when they put out a word, but they haven't programmed response for a word.
Yeah.
You know.
Or they've programmed in a word, but haven't programmed in its far more vastly used colloquialism.
Exactly. Yeah.
Geert.
It's revolutionary, man.
Yeah.
This is groundbreaking technology here. First time in a Sierra game we've ever been able to walk upside down or sideways.
Yeah,
so.
and we don't ever do it again in this game, do we not?
I don't know, man. Probably King's Quest 4 would put it anyway because, like, say, oh, those two guys do it. Let's do it as well. So we got
our nice techno decontamination.
Indeed, yeah. Brought to you by Daft Punk.
As you can see, 2 of the members are in the back there as extras.
Absolutely. Just in case they're spare Daft Punks in case one of their albums tanks, you know.
Never.
It's never gonna happen. Ta-da! So yes,
you didn't go through the fucking rigmarole I had of trying to change the clothes.
No, we did not. I actually got it right that time.
Fucking awful.
I do have some. I've tried to like make it happen naturally, you know, or for the most part. But sometimes with the actual like,
look inside, say what?
You can kind of get the rage from the typing, can't you?
Rage. You always do with these Sierra playthroughs. Like it's just fuck it.
Okay.
I
love the assassin is like, all right. I was trying to say type pedants there and I said, fuck it. So I just said penned. Yeah. Never be too careful, lads. Never be too careful.
Exit every time you've entered a room and every time you leave a room.
Pretty much, yeah. When you've ever done your business in a room, get it done, like. There we go.
But then again, it's SierraQuest, so you don't know if you've ever done all your business in a room.
Yeah, exactly. We also took this time to realise that we actually did have items starting off.
Yeah. So there's the order form we have, which is for a free Labian Terror Beast mating whistle.
Yes. Very important later on, because I think... You know how like all those old games had this bullshit like anti-piracy shit?
Yeah.
I think that was it. Like in the manual, like, oh, this is what you need this item for. This is what you need this item for. And it works in an hour and a half later on then, when you actually need it. And yeah, I just...
You notice it is well used.
Delightful.
By you!
And the Cubics Rube.
The Cubics Rube.
The walking embodiment of similar but legally distinct.
That's it. Legally distinct.
Oh, no. We were passing remarking on the guy in the middle there because I thought for some reason that was like a woman's haircut, but no, it was actually just it's a bug-faced man.
It's meant to be a bug-faced alien.
Although
fuck shit, you're on your last leg here, buddy.
Buddy? I'm gonna get you, buddy.
He orders everybody nowhere else until the job is complete.
Anyway, there's actually nothing to talk about here. I don't think even these guys. Oh yeah, these guys you can talk to actually.
Take to them.
I don't take to them very well, to be honest.
Chief's not gonna be happy with you, fuck shit. You still owe me 20 buckazoids. we're still using the buckazoids.
Yes, buckazoids is the universal currency in space.
Yay.
To be fair, I think it should be the currency now. Like, if there's not a cryptocurrency called buckazoids, I think we're doing something wrong as a species. You know. Anyway, this riveting gameplay. I was to say it's quite.
By the way, as you can tell right there now, we've not switched the sound off.
Yeah,
they've just not programmed in any sound for any of this.
Yeah, they only had like space for like 8 sounds, and they use it very sparingly.
Yeah,
like I think even the opening theme like puts up like half of the floppy disk. You know, so they use noise when they can get it, basically. Although they do have some fantastic, realistic rushing water noises, which we'll find out later on. Not for the vomit though. That's a separate issue.
Yeah, they programmed in like rushing water, but not like the lab sounds.
Yeah, it's like someone literally just going.
Yeah, somebody like slowly spitting onto a microphone.
Yeah, it's not the worst sound effects I've ever heard. Have you ever played the second Darkseid?
Yes.
The one they tanked deliberately because Mike Dawson was a prick. Basically, like when you're going to the dark world, the sound that happens when you're like you know you're going up is it just someone just going. Unbelievable. You know, that guy Mike Dawson is apparently teaching game design at the UCLA.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, how about that? Put himself in his own game. Then the sequel, they took it off him and made him a complete wimp. We have to play those games eventually. That's a drink and play.
2 extremely ugly suckers walking towards us now.
Yes, completely off screen, lads.
Hey, your favourite expletive here?
These things are happening, but we just can't see them because they're inside, you see.
Yeah.
It's called cutting corners.
Interstellar ruffians.
Yes. Time passes. More time passes. Crucially. I will say it's gone for a bit more of a cinematic experience this time.
Turns out you're being shaken and talked to by a voice unfamiliar. Upon awakening, you're not in Kansas anymore or Xenon.
It's hilarious.
An oddly disfigured being seated before us.
This is our villain music. Look at the villain, he's fat.
Looking absolutely nothing at all like Darth Vader without the mask on.
We are similar, but legally distinct.
Did we have a nice nap? I thought we'd have to resort to drastic measures to wake you. Well, you resorted to drastic measures to put us to sleep, so...
you know what he looks like? He looks like the butcher from Coronation Street.
Sludge full hall.
I think that was his name in there as well.
My ultimate war weapon until some sissy pants scientists decide to be better used saving lives and destroying them. What a waste of technology. Blah blah.
Blah, 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 blah,
He made the star generator that we wrecked in the first, or that we
destroyed.
Destroyed.
We
Yeah,
did destroy
wreck
it.
it in the
We
first
did wreck
one.
it.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. They're going to use it to kill the Sarians.
Yes.
Yes, and now they're after Xenons because that sounds more scientific. Just going to roll down the periodic table and deal with the
That's so horrible.
Lecrothians. I did kind of chuckle at this at the time.
Yeah, this is his weapon. He's gonna drop thousands of genetically engineered door-to-door life insurance salesmen.
How heinous. Who does that? Like, it could have any worse than with Jehovah's Witnesses.
There, he's cracking a joke about having a heart. Or not having one, because those tubes are his heart.
Don't worry, lads, that's a Chekhov's gun for later. As if you couldn't tell from the two giant tubes that are powering him. I wonder what you do at the end of the game.
That's right. They inject us here to render us unconscious, yet they just clubbed us with the other time.
Yeah.
It's like, well, just use the injection again.
Have you ever heard of police brutality, Neil?
They're not police.
They're the police of space.
They're not even the space police.
I didn't say the space police, I said the police of space. It's different. So, can you tell where they took inspiration from in science fiction movies? Neil, you go first.
I don't know. I think they may have. In the Poltergeist movies, science fiction.
I think they may have taken inspiration from Aliens and Predator. And Alien versus Predator. This goes on for 3 screens way longer than you think.
Yeah.
You think now is the point? No, still travelling. No, still not. Just go with the audio loop, lads. This is art. This is a cutscene, Neil. In 1989.
Nah, we're about to fuck it. Uh-oh. I suppose we're out of fuel.
Yeah, you'd like to think so, yeah. It's either that or you just stop pressing the up button.
Slime bucket. Ah, burn.
Gorf bread, I think, was a better insult, though.
Yeah.
Poof. Crash. So yeah, we landed on one of the guards. Oh dear, what a shame. Yeah, I don't think he's too happy about it. He's dead. Squished, more specifically.
Lots of the blood that was in his body is now not.
I think I slightly creative with the save files, as is tradition.
Less thick than you remember.
Yes! Slightly more, This is bullshit, because this is what happened to us in their original recording.
When you look, searching the guards does not mean that you've taken all the items.
Yeah,
You
you just register that there's something there.
Yeah.
This pause you're seeing there is the champ having a little blink and deciding, okay, this is what I have to do, and then runs the CPU then.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of a choppy recording, but it'll do.
In all fairness, you're not missing a whole lot.
No. There was nothing there in the guard anyway. I didn't realise this recording was so bad until I started recording the audio today. This Let's Play is very much a cursed recording. There we go.
Yeah.
Second death, lads. Just what you wanted, lads.
Had you not come into contact with several 30cm long spikes? Oh, well, at least there was no shit ripped on them.
Yeah, that's a start, isn't it? It was just spikes this time. Although I did see that one coming because I stayed beforehand. To be fair though, once you know it's there, it's plainly obvious. It's just a big square. I think when we were playing it initially, we were coming back for the key card and you fell in the trap.
Yeah.
Further, shall we say, further aggravating the very high blood pressure at the time.
Yeah, we were just below boiling point at that stage.
Yeah, we were quite hot at that point. More so because of this section here. This section was a lot of bollocks. So that's basically beckoning us to turn east, basically. Yeah. But yeah, like I tried to actually solve the puzzle in this part, but I just couldn't. It just wouldn't work. Do you remember? Did you have any highlights from our playthrough, Neil?
Vaguely tried to blot them out. Oh yeah, we were trying to figure out if we could hide behind trees because there's a skimmer that comes along and just fucking capsules.
Apparently, if you break their line of sight, you survive and you get.
Yeah, but these games are so glitchily programmed. Like, oh fuck me! Like you've no idea what you're gonna do.
Yeah, exactly. The fact is that there is only one section on the map you could hide from, and if you're not there, you're dead, basically. Which is essentially what happens. So I tried to hide here, and as you can see, didn't go well.
Drats. Full house troops tracked you down.
I think we can all sympathise with that. So sorry for the recording being choppy, folks, but as I said, working on a very, very old and very retired PC at this point, so hopefully one day. Like I said, I don't know.
An old retired PC to review old retired games.
Indeed. Well, you know it's retired when the CPU is wheezing as it's trying to play a 30-year-old game. That shows you the level of tech we have here at Monday Madness. So I think at this point now I'd actually try and follow the shriek, but I think I might have gone the wrong way. Oh yeah, the way to, obviously with this skimmer coming across, the best thing to do is just if you go off screen and then come back, then...
Yeah, it resets it.
Yeah.
It's only if you hang around for...
Oh yeah, no, actually I think I try and actually avoid him here, because if you don't avoid him the first time, then he keeps coming back then every time you go to the screen.
Alright.
Yeah, I think so. So you have to... Basically, if you we can all sympathise with that. There we go. All you have to do was ask.
I like how they get all the random bollocks noises and then the sound distantly of something that's actually coming to kill you.
It's text.
They don't bother fucking putting that in.
Yeah. That's the harshest part, is that you're trying to solve this little mystery wrapped in a fucking enigma they have here, and all you've been doing is, no, you're in the wrong square, pick another square.
Yeah. Wrong square.
There's no way of knowing as well, because if you're playing it for the first time, you don't know which way it's coming from. It doesn't say west or east. And then when you are trying to go, okay, based off what I would guess from perspective, I would break his line of sight here. But alas, no, that's not what happens at all. And I think I get shot to bits here in this section because I was too late then. There's me discovering, if I merely reset the guards. So yeah, several deaths were happened here. But I think I do make a beeline here. The worst thing about this game actually was the perspective, because that little light green border of the tree is basically a hitbox. So when you're trying to walk up this way,
yeah,
you basically you're trying to walk straight, but you're knocking off the tree so you don't move. And then even then you have to follow down the path of the tree until it's not a solid object, It's one of those weird things when you're making the level, this is solid, this is not. But it's the interim, it's where it stops. That's really annoying. So yeah, this was me going the wrong way and then going... I think when we did this initially, we had kind of done this in the wrong order, but now, as I'm following the walkthrough, we know we can follow the line of logic now.
Oh, alright.
So, we were right in what we were saying the last time, it's just that the game didn't show us the right way.
I quite like the explanation we did in the first one.
Yeah. Our playthrough is actually quite good. We were very efficient with it.
Oh, here we go. This is this little guy.
Yes.
If you were eagle-eyed in our last area, our crashed area,
yeah,
he actually sticks his head up from behind.
He does, yeah. He spies on us.
Yeah. Mm. And as you can see from the perspective, he looks like he's dangling over us, but he's actually not. Because they've drawn him ridiculously large.
That's the thing, yeah.
He's actually further back into the distance. He's actually behind the bush that we're stuck at.
I actually took a good minute there to discover, what are they going to describe it here?
Now we're in front of him, see? Yeah. Holy fuck.
But even then, you have to use the right instruction in this. So, take rope, no. Cut rope, no.
In all fairness, there.
And this is me checking the walkthrough.
You've nothing to cut the rope with.
This is me checking... That was me checking the fucking walkthrough and getting the right fucking phrase. And that's all it was, is literally just...
And now we've released the naked baby into the forest.
Yeah. Oh, he's out to get me.
Now he's sawed it off.
He most certainly has. You can't even follow him because he's too small. He just dives under the fucking...
Oh yeah, the tiny hole.
Foliage.
The tiny hole in the foliage.
Oh dear. Maybe it's because we're like doing post commentary on this, but this does not feel nowhere near half as bad as some of the other Sierra games. Even when I was playing them, I was anticipating the deaths better. You know, I was actually being able to outfox Sierra a little bit. I think there might be like one or two moments later on where I went, "Oh, you fucking cunts."
Yeah.
There's actually one moment in particular later on that I said, "Oh, you actually did outsmart me there." Because this is all these games are. It's literally just a battle of wits between you and the game designer.
The game designer is fucking moon logic.
Basically, yeah. Ah, oh, look at that choppy recording.
Yeah, he wasn't just doing the Bartman there. It was choppy.
Yes. Now, do we? Yes, I do this. So.
There's a plateau near the back.
Yes, with some weird machine. I don't know why I'm trying to remember this. I did this yesterday, so why am I pretending? There we go.
Oh no! Death.
Oh my god, death happening? Hello? You're paralyzed from top to toe, Neil.
Mm-hmm.
So, we had thought we were dead here.
Yeah.
So I just entertained myself here for a couple of minutes. This is not a death, by the way.
Yeah.
This is showing you the solution to a puzzle later on.
Showing you what these things do.
Yeah. So I just amused myself here with Pokemon terminology for a while. Spelled critical wrong, but fuck it. Heated a moment deal, I'm sure you understand.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So this is actually a gameplay mechanic that they built in. Like, we must have the player lie down on the ground for a full minute.
Yeah.
Or two, actually. Actually, it goes on for quite a while.
I think it's about a full minute. I don't know if it was like, because I was like rapping on the arrow buttons at the same time.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it was time sensitive or not. I think it was just like, I think this is like teasing you to basically like reset the game.
Yeah.
But no, this is actually just telling you how to solve a puzzle later on. And quite a good puzzle as well, I'd say.
No.
For the time.
No.
No?
Nope. Now we're back up and rocking and rolling.
Yep.
Save, so we don't have to go through that again.
I like that you know we're on the same wavelength here. We did exactly exactly the same thing.
Oh, did you pick one of them up?
I did, yes.
Oh, nice.
Oh no, don't worry, Neil. I got this. This is a full, complete walkthrough. Practically, I did everything right. I even got all the deaths that need be. And now the fun part.
Oh,
remember this part, Neil?
Yeah.
Now,
we'd done this first.
We did this first. So the fleshy guy there wasn't picking the berries. So we went to this side first, saw berries, and said, "Okay, we need them obviously because it's a video game."
Yeah.
But if you free the creature first, then he picks the berries, and you basically follow him around the jungle.
Yeah, he's kind of like a mini guide.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but that's only if you are lucky enough to actually free him first.
Yeah, exactly.
Or if you don't, which is what we did in our initial one, we literally did everything bar freeing him.
Yes, and
actually we did actually do everything bar freeing him.
Yeah, he was the last thing. Yeah.
So we had no idea what we were doing.
And then it was only by virtue of the fact I was looking at the walkthrough.
Ah, there you go. I remember that.
That was bullshit because it's the turn, it's the kink of the.
Yeah. The hitbox for the corner is like miles out from it.
Yeah, it's way out. That's why they have such a pronounced bend, like a turn. So you have to walk into it and then out. Let me just say that happens a lot more frequently than you think in this recording.
Apparently we gave gastric distress to the root monsters.
That doesn't really help at all. Like, okay, granted you gave him diarrhea, but you still died. You know.
Way to go, Wingnut. Way to go, Wingnut. Like, we must have saved like at least 20 times doing
like
this.
what kind of insult is that as well, by the way? Wingnut. It's like, oh wow, you really got me there.
That you like crazy. Like, you didn't get me. You just badly programmed the fucking corn.
Yeah, exactly. Like this is your fault. It's so bad.
Yeah. We were saving like every 12 steps on this fucker.
Yeah, I think
ridiculous.
I eventually split this into like yeah, it's that one fucking turn.
No, it's the other one as well.
Like, I think at this stage I do split it. I think I split it into like 3 sections. So this was really bad.
I think I was saying that whoever designed this maze could run backward naked through a field of dicks.
Absolutely. And hopefully they trip up over a few.
Yeah.
And they're penetrating like 3 different areas.
This is
Like what? Mouth,
like
knee,
look how
yeah.
far out you have to go from the corner just to not hit it. Yeah, get used to that save button, baby. Oh, fucking skillage.
I was tempted to write skillage there, but I was just I was in the prize nail.
You can't afford it.
Because of course, I'm sure you might figure out as well, viewers, regular viewers of this series, that we experienced this maze not just once, but twice. You have to walk back through this maze.
Yes, you have to go back all the way through it. Because you can't use the little exit that the little bollocks used in the top left.
Yep, because he's really small.
Because he's really ickle.
Oh, terrible. This is probably the worst part of the game, actually, overall.
Oh yeah, this is definitely the worst part. I mean, if when it ended, actually, the underwater section.
Oh yes,
that was pretty fucking awful.
We're getting that very soon. Thankfully, I actually kind of looked out.
I'm actually amazed that now, like the game had an automatic duck function on that and didn't actually tell you to crouch. I didn't demand.
I was slightly expecting it at the time.
To tell you to crouch down because it's fucking awful.
Oh dear, terrible. And I just gave out here. I was just like, so you just didn't program it.
Yeah, you didn't bother.
And that was actually the whole crux of this session, was that they just like, there was a certain section just like, no, there's nothing here. Didn't do it. Lazy.
Like, I wouldn't even mind, but it's very well established that the berries smell really badly.
Yeah.
So they could have just said, I'm not eating something that smells that bad, and we'd have just went, oh, alright then, yeah.
Yeah, it's a plot
I
reason.
wouldn't have argued with that.
No. We just said, you don't have to do this in this game.
It's just, that is not necessary for this game. What? What am I meant to do with that? I can't do anything with that.
I wonder if it's just a general like statement for like if you try and eat anything. Maybe if you like try and eat fish, it's like that's unnecessary. What are you doing? I live here. I get really cocky here. I try and do this all in one go. Can you guess where I fuck up?
Oh yeah.
I was actually fucked there. No matter where I moved, I was going to die.
That's this maze's version of the fucking Ayrton Senna chicane or something like that. Yeah.
Fucking hell, that's a reference. Wow. Fucking proper F1 buffs will get that one.
And probably not like it.
Shout out to the Imola OGs. Where's my Estoril people at?
Estoril peeps at.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
of course.
you refer to them as peeps.
I know, sorry.
But
I was confusing them I was confusing them with the ref gang.
That's the thing. That's the thing about this game, right? This maze was so boring to do that we just literally just started talking about anything else.
Yeah, what's your favourite old school F1 track, Neil?
Oh my god. Ah, for fuck's sake.
I love the Turkish track myself.
I like how. Is it this one you abandoned this trying to do it all in one go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, eventually.
After 2 attempts, like life is too short.
I think you might think I do. I start getting conservative around this point, but no, I'm still trying to get glory.
Oh my god! Look at this.
Yes, not even the crappy recording.
Yeah, you are forging into this maze just like a British MP at the Brexit.
Can the honourable gentleman from the SierraQuest games please stop trying to shit all over the game?
The game's shit enough as it is.
I think we all agree that Kenneth Williams is a Tory, right?
This is ridiculous though, but this is awful. He may not be a Tory, but he's not a game designer.
No, definitely. Take that, Ken.
Not a good one, maybe. Fuck it. Like, this is awful. Like, this can't have been playtested. I mean, it's something like 6 playtesters. Oh,
look how far away I am from that.
There's something like 6 playtesters on the credits.
I got really.
Like, what the fuck were they doing?
I'm in a really sticky wicket here. I think is where I saved or something, and it was just like it was in the wrong place. So every time you had to go up that way.
Yeah.
And then it didn't take me until like maybe an hour into this game to realize, I can walk diagonally.
Can you walk diagonally?
Yes. Yes, you do. You can.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah. Remember all those games where we kept falling on the staircases?
Oh, you just meant to do it diagonally?
Yeah.
Oh, holy shit.
Yeah. But here's the gas thing. You can't do it with the arrow keys.
Oh, there's like a
It's the number pad.
Oh.
Because that's how it was back in the day.
That's how it was back in those days.
You should remember, Neil. You were there watching this.
I wasn't playing this bollocks. Actually, it kind of was.
What was the oldest game you played, Neil?
The oldest game I played.
Well, I'm going to be here a while, so we might as well film
Yeah,
here.
we're going to be here a while. The oldest game I played. Oldest game I played now is probably like one of the old homebrew Commodore C64 games.
Yeah, like something like fucking Hover Bobber or something.
Yeah,
like
Hover
that.
Bobber, yeah. The Dizzy, probably the first few Dizzies.
Fantasy World Dizzy, yeah.
Fantastic Dizzy with the first one as well, yeah. Oh no, Dizzy Prince of the Oak Folk was the first one in that game series. That was brilliant. Did I have any of the Dizzies on our top 100?
You have two, I think.
Nice.
The one from the Sega Genesis, which looks actually really cool.
It's brilliant, yeah. That's fantastic Dizzy. That came...
Is that on the new one coming out? The mini Genesis?
No, I really hope so.
Ooh,
I haven't looked at that game list and that.
Neither have I. It's coming out. It's coming out soon, actually. Why does it turn this into an advert for the Sega Genesis? Because they actually have good games.
They say you gave us free stuff.
Oh yeah, this I go mental here because the guy wouldn't stop moving. I was like, fucking stop. And what happens? Get hit in the fucking corner. This was pain and suffering. Although thankfully the rest of the playthrough was without a hitch in the end. But it was just this section. That fucking corner, that other corner. Because like it's hard to express, but if you imagine like larger blocks, like just like squares around the maze where you're supposed to walk, that's what's going on. You're not actually following the lines that are there. You have to imagine there's like an area, like a hovering around it. Fucking hitboxes.
I'm looking at the games list now. It's brilliant. Like, there's Alex Kidd. That's
Nice.
great. Alicia Dragoon. That was one of my favourite games now. Beyond Oasis. So the story of Thor.
Nice.
The story of Thor.
Oh
So
yeah, that's pretty good.
on it.
Yes.
That's brilliant. Comic Zone. That was great. That was actually one of the best looking games I've ever seen in my life. That my Heady. Earthworm Jim won.
I'm a heady. Ooh.
Ghouls and Ghosts. Obviously Echo the Dolphin.
Yeah.
The first Golden Axe. Gunstar Heroes. Brilliant.
Yes. Well, that's we might see down the channel very soon.
Road Rash 2. One of the Shining Forces. Jesus Christ. Proper JRPG shit going on.
Imagine if Super High.
Toe Jam and Earl!
Yes.
Holy shit! And Thunder Force. Thunder Force 3, not Thunder Force 4. Thunder Force 4 was the first Thunder Force I'd played. Sonic 1, 2, and Sonic Spinball. Oh my god. Shinobi 3. One of the Fantasy Stars. They're still going, actually, that fucking game series.
Wow. That's like, what, 20 years now? Longer?
Ooh, well longer, man. But, yeah.
Don't worry, something interesting comes up now in 2 minutes, so our ad can stop here.
Alright then, brilliant, yeah.
Subscribe to our Patreon for ad-free content. We don't actually have a Patreon.
We don't.
But we should, really.
So here we are, we're out of the maze, fucking finally.
Yes,
And now we're coming to see what this weird motherfucking piece of shit is.
And here's the problem, it doesn't tell you what it is.
Until you look directly at it.
It just says, say what?
Say what?
So then you just do what it says. Unbelievable, Jeff. So anyway, this is supposed to be a pet letterbox.
Yeah, it's a mailbox.
It's a mailbox
that we use with our the mail order form.
Yeah. So the mail order form we had from the start of the game. The one thing I was surprised about, it actually got post order. Like that's a real kind of English thing. It's not mail.
Yeah.
But it actually got that. So good job, whoever was on verb commands back then.
Localization.
Yes. He was a one token British man. Thomas.
Token Tan.
Gonna go for a cup of tea? A cup of tea, son? We gotta do coffee here in Sierra. Faggot. You're in Sierra country now, boy. Is it? Alright, you know the way to King's Quest 4? Yeah, it's back the way it came from. Oh dear. So anyway, some actual fun gameplay coming up soon. Ish. Right? There's our pink character from last time. What is he doing? Say what you see, Nye. Real proper catchphrase shit this is. He's rubbing himself with berries. Now you could have said that beforehand and it actually explicitly tells you, but that's what he's doing.
Yeah.
So the berries it's basically the gunk from like The Walking Dead, basically.
But he's rubbing it. We're now about to find out why.
Yes.
He does it.
Like ideally you go into the swamp first, then go back and do this. But
Yeah, you go into the swamp, you die.
yes.
And then you go, oh well, then I need to avoid dying in the swamp.
Because it is the same thing. Like it's always trial and error with Sierra games.
Yeah.
That's the way it goes. Like it's their core design.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until like sensible
There
people.
Apparently that is a rare Pokemon we're being hunted by. Now we've not slowed the game down, by the way. They have actually just done this.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, he must walk at this speed.
Of course, you can fuck with the game suit if you want to.
Mm.
We're gonna need a bigger boat now.
You feel something slimy, clank down, and then they gag.
Yeah.
And if we aren't wearing the berry juice, we just get eaten.
It's kind of like, you think walking through the swamp would like wash off the berry juice.
Did it?
No, we didn't. That's one of the ones I missed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because I was paying attention too much to the walkthrough.
Mm-hmm.
So now in this section,
walking the swamp. I don't know. I mean, like, if the berry stank of ammonia, would that actually be that good? Would it wash off that well easily?
I don't know actually. It might be.
Ah.
It would stick into the fabric actually because it's the same material. There, that's chemistry
There
for
you go.
lads.
Right, so we're
Maybe
looking around.
really,
Now, what you're meant to actually do is just walk around this entire swamp until
You find a deeper
you
part.
file in.
We were there a good 10, 15 minutes.
If you tell him to dive,
Yeah.
the game will just go coming attraction, you swimming,
Yes.
and I'm like, okay, then what?
Yeah, it's like it's like they had like a previous fucking like as placeholder text, and they just never took it out.
Never took it out.
Yeah. What fucking Oblivion was a fucker for that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It had like original like the voice artist going like, I'm gonna take that again.
Yeah, they didn't cut it out.
Yes, so this is a really dumb death
Because you just swim down.
without holding your breath.
Yes.
So you just dive down straight away and you don't have no
Tell
air.
it to hold your breath.
And then it dives down anyway. So you have to hold breath and it dives automatically. So it's literally just someone just going like, haha, you got it wrong the first time.
Yeah. Punk.
As you can see. Oh dear. Yeah, I think we all agree on that.
Pretty much. It's pedantry of the highest order.
But that's what you expect from Sierra. This is what they do. Like, this is how they like artificially extended the gameplay. Was like basically going, haha, no,
Wrong verb. Wrong noun.
just kidding.
I actually said through that.
And
yeah.
And this is the bullshit part.
Yeah, we got stuck in that.
Perspective, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
You're trying to avoid the top half, but no, it's the bottom half you want to avoid.
We were stuck in that for ages in the fucking.
And we were drowning every single time.
It was fucking terrible.
Yeah. But where are we going, Neil?
To the
A shiny thing.
Mm-mm.
Oh dear. Terrible. Small grotto.
Mm-mm.
So yes, that gem is quite crucial for later on. Which is why it's so much bullshit in hindsight that you had it in such a small part of the water that you wouldn't have
Only
noticed.
part of the water.
Yeah. Like it's at least, maybe 3 squares, 4 tiles, let's say.
I don't even think it's that big. I don't know. We never explored that kind of sink section.
Oh, I think
and especially when the game fobs you off every time you try and dive down at any other part.
Yeah, exactly. It just goes like, coming soon, swimming.
It doesn't even say, oh, well, you can't drop down here, but there's another section that you might be able to...
Yeah. Like, I think I might have shut off the box test earlier on, but... yeah, I feel your pain. I showed you the box test earlier on. It doesn't say like, oh, there are deeper sections. You know, that's a very easy thing to say. You know, it's just like, oh, there's a deeper section over there.
Yeah.
So okay, I can go over there, but it doesn't do that. It's deliberately fucking with you, so you explore and wander around.
Mm-hmm.
And as I said, like, you could easily proceed in the rest of the game without realizing you need this one item that's down on the water. So it's deliberately designed for you to basically hit a brick wall 20 minutes later and then come back to the section.
Not even 20 minutes, actually. It'd be quite a while down that you have to use the gem.
Exactly. And the problem is that you have no way of knowing that there's anything underwater.
Yeah.
You know, and you don't even need an item.
And what you need the gem for, you'd easily assume a multitude of other things to do that
you get
job.
you get another item for it, you'd think.
Yeah. Not a glowing gem in a hidden grotto underneath the swamp.
And the other thing is, like, when we were playing this initially, we thought that one brown pixel you see in the front, we thought that was like, oh, that's the steeper section because it's different from everything else. No, just someone probably forgot to fill it in.
Yeah. Somebody missed it.
Bastards.
Fucking pixel paint thing.
Yeah. Oh, terrible. Like, I can see if we were playing this without the walkthrough, that would have fucked us seriously. Not going to go into
Oh, we'd have totally missed that.
Yeah.
We'd have completely missed it.
That's why we do it now with walkthroughs, folks, because these Let's Plays should be done fast.
And life is just too fucking short.
It really is. We learned from King's Quest 3, lads. That was the nadir. Yeah, that was the bad one. We had to debug it.
That was literally pedantry.
Right, here's pedantry, right? Here's a tree. It's half rotted. Push a tree. Wouldn't advance the game in any way.
Yeah. The pushing this tree would not advance the game in any way. Says
Over
the game.
crevice.
Right?
Say what?
Now it's obvious to everybody that the tree needs to be bridged. But you can't push it because that wouldn't advance the game.
No.
Not, you can't push it because thing. So you have to
Climb it.
Yeah.
Because climbing, like, pushing the tree advances the game. Climbing the tree makes you go up and nowhere.
Yeah.
Like, it's literally to nowhere until...
Like, there's no reason why anybody would want to climb that tree. It doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah. It's a road to nowhere. There's quite a lot of sass from me in this recording. I think it's like, you kind of have to have your outlet or else you just burst.
Yeah.
You know? Like, if you play this silently, I think you would just, like, end up, like pulling out your kidneys or something. Yes, you see before you a tree. That was such shit dialogue, by the way. It just said, look at the trees. Yeah, that's a tree. Thanks. This is bullshit too. Not for like game design or anything like that. Okay, not right now.
No, not right now.
Not right now. Not right now. Just no. Stop typing. We're doing a thing here, right? This is top branch Sierra humor right here, guys. Okay, ready? It's the strangest of dreams.
Ooh, what
kind of strange
dream?
dream will we have?
Imagine that your name is Larry. You're wearing something known as a leisure suit made of 100% synthetic materials and proven to generate large amounts of static electricity. Prowling a land of the large. Spend your time badgering women to fuck you.
Yep.
I love how it says, you wear something 100% synthetic materials. This game is set in the fucking future. Everything's going to be synthetic.
No, they go full vegan.
They go full, it's all full vegan. I'm wearing 100% cotton.
That's actually our skin, we just haven't washed it
exactly.
in years.
Painted.
Yes. So we try to look at the hunter and it just goes, what? What's a hunter?
Yeah. Even though it refers to him as a hunter.
Yes. No, he's a beast, apparently. Which I think is a bit harsh. So.
I like it has to remind you that you are in the fucking cage.
Yeah. Oh no, there's real pedantry coming up actually. Yeah, I think we had the same problem last time when we were trying to get out of the cage. I was like, what? No, hello? No, wrong verb. No. And this is also bollocks, right? You try and talk to the hunter, he just goes, nah. But it's all verbs, like it's all this weird kind of like, as we said, the pedantry. Yeah. So you can't talk to him, but you can call him, which, maybe you can argue could have the same purpose.
See, look, the game refers to him as hunter. You can't say anything like that.
So you throw the spore and you paralyze him.
Yes.
Bam. Again, I do like the principle of that, how you basically were hit by the spore yourself, now you know how to use it, and you can use it later on in the game. Actually decent design there, but let's not give them credit.
Because we have to lie on the fucking ground for a full minute.
Yeah, exactly. Where you could just go like, oh, you feel a bit tingly, whatever.
Yeah. Fucking.
That doesn't work, by the way. You have to say unlock door.
Yeah.
You can't use key on door like you would do with every simple, like,
you have to say unlock.
You have to say unlock, yeah. Like, that's just someone not thinking outside the box there. Like, oh no, they're all going to say unlock door. And by the way, that's not the fault of the designer, by the way. That's the fault of the testers.
Yeah.
Right? I think that's a case of, like, the testers are also the designers, so they're all going to be thinking the same wavelength. You have to have people outside of the system.
Outside of your moon logic.
Exactly, yeah. Which is why they spend, like, how much money goes into fucking beta testing nowadays and games still turn out shite?
0, because they get the fucking idiot fans online to do it. And they all do it because they all are so desperate to be the first in. They all FOMO the fuck out of themselves, regardless.
Yep.
Just like, whatever.
That's what's wrong with video games here, people.
Oh, here we go. And this is one of the most bullshit areas as well, because you can't actually... you can't explore this area at all, you just have to leg it.
As we'll find out in a couple of minutes.
Again, we've not killed the sounds on this. This is just how it is.
Yeah, there's no ambient noise. Although granted, with some of the future Sierra games coming up, I'm glad there isn't.
Ew.
Dead it. I think we can all sympathise with me there.
They just popped up, bam.
Whoop, bump.
No. Way to go, Wingnut. What? You just walked out?
We didn't do anything wrong there. I just want to state for the record.
Just walked in.
We just left.
Oh, Hunter's gone.
Yeah, he leaves. Yeah.
Alright.
You deal with it. It does that thing where like once the monster's been dealt with, it's gone.
Yeah. Also, you can't actually drag him into the cell and lock it.
No.
Which I thought we could.
No, you just go run. Oh no, it actually gives you that bullshit message. Like that is not necessary for this game.
This will not advance this game.
I think it's. I get the feeling it's because of the score. So they're saying like, oh, you can do this. No, you don't need to do it. It's not. It's not part of our. It's not part of our checklist for the numbers. You know.
Oh yeah, getting off of this is fucking.
Yeah.
Oh, this.
I did that deliberately.
This fucking killed. Yeah, well, I did it a number of times, non-deliberately.
Because you like to think you can just go like clip automatically onto the tree. Nope. You have to get on. You have to get on saddle, son. Terrible. Do you think I got a perfect score, Neil?
Really hope not.
Thanks for your support.
Look, these things don't deserve to be more.
Maybe one day we'll get a perfect score on Sierra.
No, I will never ever do this. I don't care. I exist purely to complete the games as fast as possible, but as much as my sanity is humanly possible.
And how much sanity do you think you have doing post commentary instead of?
A wee bit more because I'm not suffering through it. But then again, I did actually.
You did actually play it. So yeah.
We did suffer through it. We just didn't fucking record it.
Well, we did record it, but the PC decided to shit itself. And to be fair, the champ is not doing as good as I thought it would at the moment. Granted, it was, I think, recording like... I think in grand total, because the way the recorder is, it generates a massive file, and I'm trying to record the best quality possible. So the video is like 70 gigs, 80 gigs or something like that.
Actually, tether up to the stump.
Chip. Yeah, you have to specify to the stump or the log.
Yeah.
Because two very different things. On two very different purposes.
Uh-huh.
And climb down, yeah. This is a fun part of the game.
Yeah.
This guy.
He's just chilling out.
Yeah. So, little behind the scenes here. For our game recorder, the hotkey is F6.
Yeah.
So whenever we're playing a Sierra game, we go, oh shit. Because I always keep forgetting to switch it back to switch it to something else, more like competent. But no, it's always F6 and never isn't. And yeah, it's always a fun time. It is, the recording's not doing it justice here, but it is like perfect pixel by pixel swinging there. I did jump there for the shits and giggles just to show you how it happens. I did get most of the deaths in this game, I have to say. Quite I'm proud of that fact. Although I don't think there's as many funny deaths in this game than there was in some of the others. There's a few, maybe one or two daft ones here, but it's not as many I thought in the old other games.
No, there isn't, but then there's a lot less in this game than there is.
That's true, yeah.
Because it's so much shorter.
It's very noticeable towards the end.
Yeah.
Very noticeable towards the end. But again, I think that's kind of intentional. Like, it's not. I don't think it's laziness as such. I think they're actually trying to editorialize a little bit. Bam, got him. I love it, kill mods.
So yeah, you just type swing and then just wait until you swing.
Yeah, the idea is that you're constantly swinging like longer and longer.
And then he starts sweeping at you.
Yes, and that hoosts you a little bit more. So yeah, I think you get 2 or 3 chances at this.
Yeah, he gets you on the third, I think.
Yeah, and then he yetis you.
Oh, right.
Then it basically plays it like ski free.
Yeah.
That's a cracking game.
He who hesitates is lost.
Mm-hmm. Well, at least in that error message it says, "Oh, you should have done it earlier."
Yeah.
Which is good. That's someone just giving you some advice, basically. But of course, you don't have to press F6. You can just say jump, and it works just as well. And you don't have to fuck up the recording. Oh dear. To be honest, even the original recording, we didn't do too badly. All the same, we were applying to the game pretty well. Like, but again, as you said, it was a much shorter game than some of the other ones we had, where they had like just a whole lot of areas and nothing happening.
Yeah.
Like the King's Quest games were fuckers for that.
Oh man, the amount of red herrings in those fucking things.
Again, go back to King's Quest 3 where the wizard is constantly teleporting to you. And you can soft lock yourself down.
Man, that was a cruel and unusual form of punishment.
Very much so.
And there we go, and that was the gallant leap off of the fucking rope.
And look at our strut away. Yes. Yeah, fuck you.
Now, this is the part where you need the gem.
Yes, because the gem is very, very bright. So, you can't use it there. You can only use it when it's actually properly dark, when you can only see your eyes. Your big, beautiful blue eyes.
Yeah, exactly. You can't use it at the entrance of the cave. You have to walk into the dark.
Yeah, walk in the dark first. Here's bullshit. The rocks. You think you can walk past to them?
No,
No, you're not.
Perspective.
Like, come on, people.
That was terrible.
Like, actual artists, right, designing this. Bloop. And there we go. And again, here's more bullshit.
As you can see...
We dropped the gem.
Yes.
Same colour as the ground.
But look at how fucking obscure that is to see.
Yeah.
And of course you've got loads of distractions around you with those little things.
Yeah.
Follow us, Beanpole.
Look, it actually interrupts my own dialogue trying to get the gem.
Yeah.
Going like, Beanpole, get... Blah, 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 blah. But of course, it's a Sierra game, so why are we shocked? And yes, you'll be shocked to hear, folks, that we do need that gem later on. Because that's how these games work by now. They try and fucking kill you. Try and shaft you over. So the guy's thing is, like, if you try and say talk to pink ones, it just says, what? What are they? I don't know what they are.
Even though it refers to them as pink ones.
Exactly, yeah. I actually tried to give out there, but I realised I wasn't going to get any fucking purchase of it. I also like to think, like, if it was a bootleg thing, you wouldn't get the translator. It probably would have just been like... Maybe that was an anti...
You're welcome to stay, as long as you like. We will seal the exit for our own protection. Goodbye and good luck. But you literally don't do anything here but leave.
Yeah,
there's
basically.
nothing else here for you to do. The whole area is useless.
Like, that's so, like... It's so big. You can have items here, items around the back. You can talk to the thing.
No, can't do anything. Can't pick up rocks. Can't do nothing.
Doesn't understand creatures. Like, come on. Alien world. Can't understand the word creatures. Not programmed once in this game. What the shit, people. I love as well they just reverse the image. They just like pulls this and then pull back. Don't worry guys, the recording is still happening. See, we're in the ladder. So what we do? yeah, you get it. You pout. Touch of the nails here to try and spell. There we have it. Oh, we were paying attention, just you weren't. Like, we're following this.
It's assumed that you weren't paying attention. It's like, fuck you.
Yeah, we're playing this, man. We're here. We're suffering this.
An inhuman guttural moan.
Now, here's the thing, right? I was actually trying to get to death here.
Really?
Yeah, I was trying to find a death here. So I had the right way. I was thinking, okay.
Well, we nailed the right way the first time, which is actually quite amazing.
And we went the wrong way once or twice in our original one. And I was trying to go like, okay, I'll go the wrong way deliberately. And I just ended up getting out. And the fact is, I'm this is like a good couple of minutes of us crawling through, like, shafts. But I was actively trying to find what's the death. Is it cool or anything like that? And nothing happens. It's a real anticlimax. And so I was actually thinking after this, I wonder if you didn't have the gem, would you have died straight away?
Probably, yeah.
I think that could be the case. Like you did have like in a sense unlimited time to go through this area, and to be fair, it's not the biggest maze in the world either. Like it's quite small, you know, because all paths eventually lead to the way out if you just keep following the right one. It's not like some of the other mazes we're going to see. I think one of the games coming up, Manhunter, has a really horrible maze in it.
Yeah.
2 horrible mazes actually that I recall, and the problem with that is because they're too big and too sprawling, and the way and the how to figure out where to go isn't something that you would never appreciate at the time. That was the whole joke of it, you know. But this one is just like I literally tried going the wrong way here, and it's like, no, that's a dead end. That's a dead end. There's only certain ways you can go, like, which I'm actually slightly grateful for because, as we saw from the first maze,
You're not dying every fucking.
Not dying every 5 seconds.
Yeah, as we saw from the first time, mazes aren't these guys' strong point.
He did definitely put enough attention to it, but just to basically be an asshole.
Yeah.
You know.
A giant gaping ass.
Hey Steve, do you want to make that hitbox bigger? You know, I like the way you think, sir. Can I get a promotion? No.
There's no such thing here.
But sir, you gave your wife $6 million to make it. What? Sorry, did I hear you speak, son?
You're promoted now to hitbox enlarger.
You sir, I have a job for you. You are gonna mind the bee in the jar. Do you have one of those? Yes, it's the main game designer. This is riveting. I'm sure you did great. It was as riveting at the time, by the way. So we're not missing anything.
We actually nailed it. Fucking.
We actually did. We were really good. I was trying to follow up. I was reading the walkthrough at the same time, and they was just going like left, right, down, right. Fuck it. I got there. It was easy. I was waiting for like a dialogue box to go, oh, something's getting closer. I was like, I'm 5-10 minutes here in this maze and nothing's happening. Like, what the crap, like? I believe... Oh yeah, there's a dead end coming up now. Again, you have to enjoy this quiet time while we have it.
We'll be cropping a lot of this.
No, the people need to see this now. This is what the people came to see. They want to see Sierra mazes, and god damn it, I'm going to give them Sierra mazes. This is what they want, isn't it? There you go.
Yay.
Now look at that. Isn't that pretty? It is overly moist, and you slip it in your pocket. If there's one phrase they're not allowed to say, it should be overly moist.
And you should not be slipping it into your pocket.
Almost certainly, unless you are into that sort of thing. A lot of water in this game, I recall. Must have realised, oh, now we can dive on the water.
We've got a swimming mechanic, yeah!
We made all those 6 frames of animation. Although to be fair, give them credit, the swimming was actually pretty well designed.
No, it wasn't.
As in the...
Oh yeah, the cave was bollocks.
Yeah, the cave was bollocks, but the actual, like, the animation was pretty good. There's some good animation coming up soon as well, actually. But I think it might be legally indefensible, as we'll find out.
Terrible.
But first, here's a death for you, because it's been a while.
Oh yeah. No, you just... At no point in the game were we ever given, do we go left or do we go right?
Yeah, it's just a 50-50 chance.
50-50 fucking chance.
And you are essentially out of control here.
Yeah.
You try swimming back towards it, but you're never going to stop it. And at this point, you're dead. I was hoping that Enya would have helped save me here, but it didn't work.
Caroming off a pair of rock outcroppings, you find the final resting place there.
Like it sounds like that was actually a good long while between deaths.
Yeah.
You know, there was actually one side, there's a little serene bit of peace in this Sierra game. No, never mind. Made the wrong decision.
Ice fishing.
Ice fishing. And the beauty of this is, like, you'd be willing to believe, I made the wrong call here as well, and you might just hit restore. And you could get yourself lost in this cavern going, oh, maybe they're climbing to waterfalls or instead, or no.
I think all these are purely debate people in the people
the
who play regular games who hit restore the instantly death occurs.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh man.
Yeah, definitely. I think the paralysis one that was definitely just to mock those people who are like trigger happy. Nope. Then we just get vomited out of a luchador's face. Like some of the background of this is actually quite good. It's just that it's something that lets you down sometimes. You know, effort has been made in some parts of this game. That's what upsets me now. It would be better if the noise was just someone going. Anyway, are you ready for some gimmick infringement? Here's some gimmick infringement. So, you come to this big open area and there's nothing to do. And again, if you're just following the game, you're thinking, oh, this is a dead end. Where do I do? Do I go back or forward? Can't go back, can't go forward. This is where I have to be. So, it's the 2 items we haven't used yet. It was the mail order. It was the whistle that we got straight from the mailbox that we had to pick up. If you didn't, what happens? Start again and pick it up again.
Exactly.
Motherfuckers. That's why the mantra of the Sierra games is always save often, save now. So before I do that, I actually do try and leave anywhere on the map, and it's just like no. And then that's when you use the whistle then that you got from the start of the game. And then we use another item that we got from the start of the game. And what happens? We get a
Labian Terrorbeast.
Yes. Now, answers in the comments below. What does that remind you of? Anybody at all?
Ain't that a hoot?
Well, ain't that a hoot? Well, we all had a lot of fun.
Yeah, they went full Western on that one.
Yeah. You seem to have been tormented in a tornado. So the key to this is that you have to blow the whistle in the water. So, because if you're on the land, basically the Tasmanian devil.
The Labian Terrorbeast.
The Tasmanian devil.
Labian Terrorbeast.
The Tasmanian Labian Terrorbeast. Terror devil. There we go.
The Labian beast.
Yes. So it basically hones in on you, right? But the way you work it is the other item we got in the locker up at the space station, which again you could have skipped and didn't notice. You try to puzzle at it, and you basically confuse it.
Yeah.
Problem is you're swimming to go on land and then try to puzzle, and then you get this cute little animation, which I think is quite nice. Like this little guy is actually well animated. I'll give him that.
That's because he's hyper deformed and huge. Like.
Oh yeah, but that's fine. I don't mind that. Means what ends, Neil. I do like it's the head scratching as well, isn't it? No.
Yeah, but the main notion that you have to distract a fucking Labian Terror Beast with a Cubix Rube.
Yeah. I was about to correct you there, but you actually said right. You little cunt.
Legally similar. Things.
Yeah, I was going to say, you were well versed in items
legally similar.
So, here's bullshit. You ready?
Yeah.
So, I obviously did a stupid thing here. But obviously say beforehand. So, if you try and basically Metal Gear Sierra this, and try and sneak up to the door, no matter eventually what will happen is he'll shoot you.
Yeah.
You know,
because even if you get to the door and use the key card before he turns around, the door takes so fucking long.
Yeah, deliberately takes long, and especially that your instinct would be to open the door. Yeah. No key card.
Yeah.
And even then, if you use key card, that's not the right verb to use.
Yeah,
you have to use insert
card.
Yeah. So even then, your third attempt, you're frantically trying to enter it, and it doesn't work. So it's deliberately fucking with you at that point. So again, you have to get the right verb. Right? That rock is gone.
Yeah. You now have to go and get it again.
Well, you say that, Neil.
You could pick up another one.
Well, I would show you. There we go. Pick up rock. There's only a pile of dust left. You only had one rock.
You fucking...
Yeah. We didn't have that problem the last time because we were able to go like... But you have to specifically say, throw rock at guard with supporter.
Yeah.
You have to specifically state where you're throwing it. Because the game is not smart enough. Well, I like it at that point, by the way,
We like the way you think.
Yeah.
No! It's the fucking way you've made me try and think. You absolute bastards.
Yes. Hopefully someone gets a reference.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like some points during the original Let's Play were just singing like Dr. Seuss.
yeah,
just to abuse us.
As he hit the ground head first.
Dr. Seuss, Dr. Seuss.
You can't pick up his gun as well, by the way.
No, there's nothing on the body.
There's nothing on the body, despite the fact that he guns you down.
Yes. He obviously he had the wherewithal to drop his gun on the top floor then fall down.
Before fucking swan diving off the...
Yeah. Well, not swan
support.
diving, it was more of a chimpanzee dive. I don't really race or anything, but they do dive like that, you know. It's not being racist, that's what they do. Part of the culture.
Think there's an FA education course waiting for you?
No, there is not. It's all full. I have to go on the next loop round.
Yeah, fucking hell.
Subscribe to the Liquid Football Podcast, by the way.
The rear left of it.
Yeah, this is bullshit actually. We had this problem too. Like, you're saying the rear left of the shuttle. So you're thinking, oh, the rear left as on the screen. But no, it's the shuttle's rear left. That's what you're looking for. Nope. And the only way you have to just watch your little purple booties on the screen. Because the grey clashes with the floor, the spaceship, and everything else in the fucking game. Hey, we got there. Now look at that. Look at that. Yeah, in fairness.
You know, work that stick action. Does it really have to be between, like, right between us like that?
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's just...
You've got all that console space.
It's... I get the feeling, and call me silly here, Neil, but I think this ship may have been designed by a man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, there's not a lot of, like... It's not designed for a female pilot, I don't think. Or maybe a lesbian pilot, but not definitely not a female pilot. Like, it's definitely, like, there's a...
Power button, attitude dial.
Yeah.
Attitude dial.
Attitude. Yeah, not altitude,
Loaded.
attitude.
You have to dial up that attitude.
Because these ships run on SAS, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Was it, can you go up? Well, maybe I don't want to go up. Alright? Okay, I'll go up. Fuck you. You're not my real dad. Yeah, altitude all is in a... the altitude is all in odd numbers because it just can't even. Whoop, 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 whoop. State of his face, though. In fairness, like what I'm not sure what he's supposed to be based on. The character, is he is he gone for like Planet of the Apes with the face? I don't know. And this is all you do, by the way. You just pull up the shaft for maybe 5 minutes.
Yeah, you work it. Look at that stick action.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry. I once I'm into space, then I really work the shaft.
Then he jerks it in the fucking 0G.
Yeah.
Make sure that stuff gets everywhere.
Yeah, absolutely. Like the fun part of this game is to discover what part of Pornhub he's on. Good work, fuck shit. So altitude has been achieved with our attitude system.
Yes.
I choose to believe that
they've actually spelt the same word wrong twice.
I honestly think that was a typo. I honestly do believe. There's no way, like, I don't make that mistake twice unless it's carried on.
They have made it twice.
But that's what I'm saying. It's been carried on. Someone's went like altitude, attitude. Yeah, sure, cool.
Yeah.
And no one's looked at it. It's the kind of thing where like you're expecting the word there, so you see it, and you don't see the real word. So just giving all the women what they want. Look at that. That is...
All the single ladies.
All the single ladies. And then suddenly, things happen.
Sludge Vorhal.
As you can see from the top of the screen, he's like actually skin coloured.
Yeah, he's now skin coloured. Yeah.
As opposed to just blue as he was last time. Because again, this game just cannot pick a tone at all.
Especially not skin tone.
No, most certainly not. Again, not being racist. That's the way they are. So again, you'd be forgiven thinking, oh, can we escape? No. You just have to wait until you get clamped, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Can you escape? No. Just wait. Work the shaft. Maybe you can nut while you're waiting, I guess.
Yeah, you're just sitting there jacking it.
Yep. Oh, to like Asian transgender MILF fucking goat fuckers, whatever it is.
Man, you never know what they have got in the future.
It's a good point, actually. It's probably like triple cunted hookers in the future, isn't
man,
it?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Like biomechanical stuff and all.
Yeah, like I mean, Total Recall gave us 3 tits, so that's the barometer,
Psychic,
isn't it?
Psychic 3 tits.
Oh right, I didn't. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I never considered the psychic part, but again, it does add to the experience, I guess.
Well, anyway, also they're just dicking around. Like literally, the game just. This is another section where the game just has you sit around and do nothing.
Yeah, you are helpless. I was trying to say finally,
yeah,
just cut me off.
Yeah.
Whoop. Look at that. Look at this cutscene. Mass Effect has got nothing on this shit.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, take that, BioWare. This is how Andromeda should have played.
Yeah.
To be fair though, at least this game doesn't have horrible facial expressions. It's like, hi! Vehicle reversing. So guys, we have reached the end game. This is the final level. And this is where we crashed.
Yeah.
Back in the day. So Neil, this is all new to you now.
No, actually, afterwards, no, it wasn't. Because we go out of here, we dodge the killer robo-vacuum.
Robots, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yes, we know which part we stop at, yeah. But then after this, then everything is new to you. So, the way this works is, right, again, bullshit with Sierra. Apart from that, right, I did that deliberately. So, obviously you can fall down those areas, but they're actually, once you just stick to the right direction, you're grand.
Yeah.
But if you go down, that's the end game.
Yeah.
You're straight away into the end game. So, you have to basically go, like, all around the ship beforehand, collect all the weaponry you need, and then you go to the end game.
Yeah.
Which is, again, kind of par for the course, because I think that's how the first Space Quest ended as well, I think. You need to get all the items first, and then go into the final battle. Yeah, then you need to go into the final battle. Yeah, with the Star Destroyer and that. So, this is what we do. I'm strictly following the walkthrough here. Like, get this, get this, get this, get this. And it's like pretty much something on every floor bar level 2, I think.
Yeah. Level 2 just says death, doesn't it?
Pretty much. Death and nothing else. You kind of got it. Yeah. Neil will be back soon on SierraQuest, folks. He's just having a little comfort break. It's very thirsty work here, watching and playing Sierra games, as you can understand. So it was around this time where our initial playthrough failed. We're just about to go into the toilets. Apparently, unisex bathrooms was just a concept that my shitlord PC couldn't handle the first time around, so it just crashed and died and hasn't been the same since. It's been a traumatic time for all of us here on the channel, because I lost a grand total of 1 day's footage from that. But the old PC is back to normal now, and well, I say back to normal, it's obviously had trouble recording a 30-year-old game, so it's here, it's chucking away, it's a little engine that could, and we're going to struggle ever since. But yeah, I'm just stalling here until Neil comes back, because all of this is going to be fun to him, because he doesn't know what happens. I'm not going to tell him about the sexual experience we have later on. That's going to be completely new to him. Stay tuned, folks. And we're going to see how we die, how we kill the bad guy. That's going to be exciting too. Tune in, people. I hope you can tolerate me eating crisps for the next minute or so. Because they're actually quite nice crisps, actually. Shindigs. Okay, Neil?
Yeah, you can keep playing.
So, we went into Jack's, had some toilet paper. We actually could go to the toilets.
Yeah. Oh, you could, yeah.
So Neil, this is all new to you. This is where we crashed.
Yes.
What happens next, Neil?
I have no idea. Well, we've dodged the killer robot.
The killer robots are random.
Oh yeah, that's totally random.
They're all random, and it looks like they kind of happen at less frequent than the first game. They've actually learned from the mistakes here.
Okay.
Well, See, we have a
Janitorial column.
But here's the thing, right? There's no room there. It's just a black area. So when I'm talking about like cutting costs and cutting time, this is it here. So you just look around. Oh, it's quite dark in here. Here's an item. Do you want the item? Yes. Holy shit, like that is literally just going like, okay, we've done enough in the jungle, we've done enough of the ship. This game is going out tomorrow. Get this shit done. Basically. In between the fucking...
the ship tomorrow. Tomorrow!
In between the blackjack, cocaine and hookers these guys would have had at the time. Like, these guys would have been would have fancied themselves as hot shots, wouldn't they? You think?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. These guys are players. I mean, one of the first, like, popular game was called Soft Porn Adventure. I mean, that kind of sets the tone, doesn't it? But hey, if you want to see a semi-naked Roberta Williams, there's your game for you.
Oh yeah, it was based on her, wasn't it?
No, it's well, I presume they're all swingers anyway, but
yeah, that's true.
But no, she was on the cover of it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then everyone thought, oh, there's our robot friends.
Killer robot.
And you just
fuck off.
Yeah, you stealth it. So yes, just following the walkthrough here, folks, getting all the items we need for the final battle. Although it's not even the final battle, it's actually just like the preamble.
Because everything in this game has a preamble.
The pre-show, let's say, for the main event.
And usually it's you lying around just doing nothing.
Yeah. The game plays itself at the end. You helped, you were there, that's all that matters. Nothing else matters. Oh, blimey. So yeah, look at that. Identical door, and you can bet your bottom dollar there's fucking nothing in it except for the item you need. Look at that, another black space. What's in this room, you wonder?
Not a room. Not any artwork or art. Fucking...
It's quite dark in here. You find a plunger. Apparently there's a janitorial room on every floor. Say what you will about Valhall, but he looks after his janitorial staff.
Yeah, he makes sure the shitters are cleaned.
He believes in workers' rights now.
Yeah.
He's a trade unionist. Makes you wonder why we're trying to kill him off in the first place. You know?
This guy seems like our kind of guy.
Absolutely. If we go on strike, he'd support us. So yes, we stride back to the elevator because we're done with this floor and there's nothing else to see. And that's the gas thing. Like I was even wondering when we were playing this. Like, where's all the enemies? The cameras are watching us.
Yeah, this isn't exactly the most heavily populated ship I've ever.
It actually isn't, and like I say, it's very evident. Like you think, okay, like I'm trying to work in like floppy disk logic here. If they've had so many areas and space on the disk, did they just have not enough space for monsters as well?
Yeah, there's a lot of reused assets.
Yeah.
And actually some assets aren't that used. Take the closets.
Yes.
Like, fuck drawing one. Just have a black space.
Bunk!
Oh, that's a death. Yes,
we did. I was hoping there was like some sort of conversation, but no, the guy just kills straight away. Yeah, I agree. But the game starts complimenting you now that you're at the final levels.
Yeah.
Like, you were doing so well. Just keep trying. Come on, you got this. It starts becoming your fucking boxing coach, apparently. Come on, kid, you got him. You got him on the ropes. You got him on the ropes. You got him with that left jab.
Okay, Mickey.
I don't think Burgess Meredith would have helped this in any way. Like, Burgess Meredith had a bad track record when it comes to games. You know, let's not add Space Quest to the mix. Ripper was bad enough as it is.
Jesus. And
even then, Burgess was playing two characters, so. Granted, they were twin brothers, so I don't know if that really counts.
The Majestic, level 5 again.
And here we see the Majestic Floor 5, full of its prisoners, of crimes miscellaneous. Oh, they're not cages at all.
They're not cages.
Not cells either.
Not cells either, yeah.
Assholes. Like, they just didn't bother doing anything with it. Oh. What have you got here, Neil?
One of the cells. Oh, there's cells now!
Yeah. Who knows what unspeakable horror awaits? What is it? It's a xenomorph!
Fucking hell.
And he's out to get you.
That is ridiculous.
Oh, you haven't seen anything yet, Neil. Are you ready for the most climactic death yet?
Oh, it's the fucking... You have to lead it into the other thing.
No. No, it just keeps chasing you.
What?
And it gets you. Wasn't actually a death at all.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, you can fuck off.
Yeah.
The big fucking scary fucking beast just gives you a smooch.
Yeah, that's all it is. That's all it was.
Eat a dick.
That's brilliant. I actually quite like that myself. It was just like, because it gets you. It gets you to run away and gets into the elevator, and all I wanted was a kiss.
This whole game is basically just taking the piss out of itself.
Yeah, a little bit.
We're going to take everything that we did beforehand and subvert it.
Yeah, a little bit.
Because we know that's what you're expecting, because we're such hack bastards.
That after what, like our 5th, 6th game at this point, now we know we know what we're like.
We know
so we'll take the piss out of it. You buy it because you're into that sort of thing. Like, this is the washing machine all over again.
Yeah.
Like, the washing machine was like, oh, we'll pop in and die. Oh wait, that was the right answer. Sorry, we changed into a fucking enemy uniform in a washing machine. Does anyone ever been in a washing machine before? And look, another mystery room. Quite dark in here. I wonder why. So you're thinking, okay, maybe we'll take the basket. That's crucial.
You've just got to know how to pack.
So take the overalls. So you take the overalls, right? But you don't actually use the overalls. There's an item that falls out of the overalls, and that's what you get.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. So again, it's kind of it's much like you're saying about subverting the expectation. You think, okay, well,
but that's ridiculous, though.
Yeah. And I do believe that's all we need then. Possibly. I think we go back to floor 1 and start killing Vohal.
Yoo-hoo!
But first, some more climactic corridors. What's your favourite corridor so far, Neil?
I don't know. Number 5 just can't be beat now. You know, it's got everything. It's got cells that aren't cells.
The rapey alien.
It's got a rapey alien. It's got guys that'll smack you upside the head.
The lighter. Let's not forget the lighter.
Yeah,
and the crusty overalls.
No, absolutely.
Presumably from the rapey alien.
Absolutely.
The alien's gone, by the way. Like, it doesn't factor into it at all. It's literally just like, haha, gotcha.
I like how he closed the cell behind him.
That is actually quite nice of him, yeah. Or maybe he's in there, watching, waiting for his next time to strike.
Yes, he's saved that one up in his wank bank.
Waiting for fresh meat.
Fresh.
I say he saw you and just went, yes.
Yes.
I haven't had twink in a while.
Tonight, you.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Go full Paul Bear. Oh, yes.
Fucking hell.
He's dead now. So yes, we are... Oh, yeah, we are. Sorry, the recording's still a bit... Quite choppy here, this section, because it's probably reaching quite a critical point of the game.
Yes, the game
There we
overtaxed the processor.
Yeah. The processor that's very much heavily asthmatic at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So down we go then. So, the way this works is, you'll see it now, so you're thinking, okay, door closed behind you, oh dear. So, I obviously save here because I'm assuming that's the way it's going to go. Use all the items to your disposal. And you have...
Here in a minute.
Right.
A barrier.
And another one. So you feel the floor slowly drifting. That guy there.
To the left.
To the left. It's an acid trap.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So you have to specify what you want. Stick plunger to wall. Using plunger is not enough.
Fuck. Want a janitor? Always a janitor.
Absolutely.
And now we wait.
Here's the thing, Neil. Sierra outsmarted me here.
Oh wait, the acid will probably fucking choke you, wouldn't it?
No.
Or something like that.
No, what happens?
Oh, the plunger falls, you fall off.
You'll see now. Just give it another minute. Give it some time.
Oh, the barrier will just drop, won't it?
No. Right, acid trap in full effect. You lose grip into the acid. You did it too soon. Too soon, and what happens? Bathe in acid for a while. Absolute kick in the balls.
Well, I expect nothing more from this fucking game.
Yeah.
So now, instead of waiting for the floor to slide across in complete safety,
yes,
we now have to wait for it in relative danger.
Relative danger, yeah. Like you have to kind of like get the timing right, you know, because obviously you've been here before.
Yeah, I have to wait for the timing to go right on something that takes like nearly 2 full fucking minutes.
Exactly, yeah. You have those 2 minutes to think exactly what you're going to do, right? And go, what verbs do I need for this? Do I need use? No. Do I need stick? Yes. What am I going to do? Stick plunger on face? No, that doesn't work. Stick plunger on balls? No, that doesn't work. Whoa! That's it. There we go.
I love our character still doing the jive next to the wall.
I don't think that was me doing that. I can't remember. It's been a while since I played this. So now you see, if this was something like, you know, like a modern game, you'd be able to upgrade your grip levels like in MGS2. You know, and then you get like a patronising message over the radio going, "You did it, good boy."
Grip level 3, sandpaper palms.
And then you let go of it then.
Yeah.
Because apparently, I don't know what happens if you don't let go. Apparently,
yeah.
Maybe you just get like soaked up with the barrier.
You just get fucking shredded.
So that is the start of the end game. Because I believe then we can proceed further then into the. Oh yes, this is what we have to do next. So we have to go on the right hand side here, on this corridor, right? Mm-hmm. But there are robots about to basically pulverize us, and I do mean that quite literally.
So you light a fire and then they run and try and put it out.
No, you get the sprinklers and you short circuit them.
Oh right.
Now, like I said, that was my fault for following the walkthrough and not actually doing it literally, because if you went to the right you'd see the robots and they'd kill you straight away.
Alright.
So once you can do this on any part of the floor, I think.
It's got sprinklers.
I know.
Sprinklers on a ship where everything's fucking gonna be shorted out.
Electrified, yeah.
What the fuck?
Look, listen, health and safety's gone mad, Neil, alright? Especially in space. Like, that fire auditor got in there and just raised hell. Mm-mm. So as you can see, we have the Optimus Primes ready to go. So obviously...
We are similar, but legally distinct.
Bing! And then we're on to the boss battle. So this is Valhall's lair.
His secret chamber.
Yes. Which is also the bridge of the ship. Not sure how that's a secret, but fuck it.
My secret chamber is on the main
deck.
The main area of the ship. Oh look, we're surrounded by fucking salesmen.
Yes. Mutant robot salesmen.
So, fuck shit too. I'd love to chat, but I'm busy preparing for the last of my salesman clones for their trip to Xenon.
This is very important, the rest of the server back up.
Feel free to stick around and observe the downfall. Wahahaha.
So, again, this is very kind of contrived. I think you get like a couple of like minutes to basically do something before the salesmen hit you with their briefcases or some bollocks.
Or they go and sell you to death.
I guess so, yeah. But all you have to do is simply confront Valhall.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. And here's the... So Neil, what horrible 80s, 90s movie franchise did this game rip off on? You have 5 seconds to answer. No.
Nope.
Broken down into microparticles and extracted into the air.
Ew.
Because I'm not saying SierraQuest are not unimaginative, but I'm just saying you could have worked with some better source material here. Yeah.
Oh Jesus Christ! We've been miniaturized.
Yeah, they ripped off Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
I'll be darned. My miniaturization rate does work. Well, you didn't test it before now.
Again, like, what happened to risk assessment, lads? Right? You spent so much money on sprinklers, but not one tested the death rate.
Oh,
okay. Alright, I can see where the priority is.
The miniaturization rate, which was my only defense against my fucking greatest foe.
Yeah. My greatest foe, the space janitor. Oh yes, so you remember we got the glass cutter a while ago. Yeah. So that's what we needed it for. This is the only reason. So if we didn't get that in like one of the mystery dark rooms that weren't programmed in.
Absolutely.
You would have died. You would have starved to death in that jar, apparently.
Wonderful.
So again, because we're shrunken up now, we can use all this area to our advantage, and we hop into this vent here. You slim carcass through the vent. It's a bit harsh. So, in case it's not really apparent, this is Vohal's life support machine. Now, I'm not saying that's bad design, but maybe don't put the small person near your life support machine. Just saying, it's not smart. So, you might notice that there is a sign at the back saying caution. Don't press the red button. So, you'd be shocked to hear that the correct answer is to press the red button.
Yeah.
Except there's a red button there, so I thought it was that. It's actually this fucker you press.
What? That's not even a button, it's spinning.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, but it's actually that guy hidden in the jar.
Oh, it's the one over there.
It's the one over there, yeah. Again, betrayed by SierraQuest's grammar there. And no, there we go. So excuse for being choppy again, but here we go. So we've killed Vohal. Just like that. You see, this is what happens when you wire yourself up to your desk.
Not you again. What do you mean not me again? You put me here. He flips the switch before falling dead. He's released the men.
He's released the men, but also ensured that you can't, get to normal size by dying. So, yeah. So now we walk on his keyboard, basically. Look at that old style flick switch there. Do I think this is an Apple II maybe in space? Space Apple II? So this is bollocks.
Some proper clacking over the keyboard now would have been good.
That would have been nice, yeah.
But this is bollocks, yeah.
Yeah. I love as well the fact that our climatic death scene of Vohal is all off screen.
Yeah, exactly.
That really just epitomizes...
Reduce or enlarge. Type double.
So here's the thing, right? When I said that, I was like, oh. I have to actually type it out on the keyboard. Walk on the keys. Right? So I do it. I actually go E. So I actually go okay. I'm looking at my own keyboard doing this. So I'm comparing it.
If you go and press E, actually say press E.
Well, that's what I thought the second time. But it's far easier than that. You literally just say type enlarge.
Fuck right off.
Yeah, basically. Because again, that was it. It was as easy as that. But it takes me a while to realise that, as you'll see now. If you can bear with us with the choppy screen.
Yeah, now we watch Jonathan stumble like a gazelle.
And that's it. Type enlarge. Now you got your key noises. Right? I'm actually just more impressed it was animated. Someone actually did that. Because the whole theme of the game has been just low effort.
Sequence has begun. So now we have to go back to where we were.
Yes. So now we get transported up. Unfortunately, we don't have a Scotty to help us out here, but I think we get the gist here.
So I'm not beamed up by some large fat Scottish man.
No, we actually killed the large fat Scottishman. I don't know if which I don't think his family would be pleased, but we don't know the context there. So as you can see, all the salesmen are gone. Vohal's dead. So the world is not truly saved just yet, Neil.
Mm-hmm. You notice the clones are gone.
Yes, it's very hard to miss. They were taking up most of the screen. They're all there now, knocking on thousands of doors all across the land.
Hulking slab.
So we search it.
Repulsively turgid, fabric-encased mass.
Mm-hmm.
Letters SHSR written on.
Yes. And you'll notice there's one screen flashing, and that's the screen we have to interact with.
Oh my god, that's not his password written on his fucking
Yes,
thing.
It is.
Fuck off!
So, abort launch code, you enter this below, and again, look, F6 to exit this screen. I'll go, and oh dear. Yeah. That's the hotkey. It's every single time. Every single time. We can't avoid it.
Go away.
I don't know why I said go away, but I was there for a minute going is it over? Is it done? Because again, there's no sound effect. There's nothing to tell you that it's done.
Yeah, we've not switched the sound off.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was me trying to not use F6.
Yeah.
So I bit the bullet eventually. And now you see it. I think it's supposed to be a new recording now.
Yeah, we got it back on track.
Yes. So hopefully you'll get all the frames that you've been missing over the... I forgot about that.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
To be fair, I did that deliberately, right?
Oh my fucking god. How is that even a thing, though?
So you remember earlier on, right? You were surprised to hear that we can walk diagonally in Sierra games. I found out how to do it.
Yeah.
It is the numbers 7 and 9.
Fuck off.
And 1 and 3.
The numpad.
The numpad, yeah. So, that's what I was explaining there. So you'll see now. Observe my next trick. Look at that. Walking diagonally, lads. What a time to be alive. That's technology right there, isn't it?
I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
Again, gentle reminder, you can't do that with the arrow keys because they weren't a thing back then. You had to do it with the number pad. Ah, talent. So now we have to make our escape from the from Valhall's asteroid because, you know, self-destruct sequence, blah blah blah. You know the gist of it. Yeah.
The box. Oxygen mask.
You'll need that for later. So again, it's not use mask.
40 minutes till meltdown.
How do you cheerfully announce that? It was like, you're going to die in less than 1 hour. Please make arrangements when safe. So yes.
I don't see how the oxygen mask is going to help him if the fucking whole base melts down.
We see that's not the meltdown is not the issue, Neil. As you'll see in 2 screens time.
Oh, diagonal walking again. Look at him strut.
Yeah, you just have to keep pressing up and it works. Which again, just impressive technology for the time. To be able to, like, you know, not overcorrect yourself every single time.
What's the point in all this, lads? Yeah. This is bollocks.
This is climactic. This is your runaway scene. This is you escaping off the fucking Death Star.
Climactic scene with no fucking music, no sound, no nothing.
Times were tough back then, Neil.
Yeah.
You know, the war on drugs was happening. Ronald Reagan was killing game designers. Yes, there it is. Right. If you weren't wearing your oxygen mask, you'd die there. Because the tube cracked and suffocated you. That's why you needed the oxygen mask, just for that screen.
This game
and now you no longer need it. So remove it and walk slowly.
Terrible.
Yeah.
This game is terrible.
Oh wait, there's more, Neil. The bollocks is not yet finished. There's one more bollocks for us to see. Okay? So we're going to the escape pods, right? Now you have sound. Are you happy? Now you have what you want.
Yep.
Dulcet tones of just complete noise.
The dulcet tones of an 8-bit fucking alarm.
We still got 38 minutes here, so I think we're okay. But that's not our problem, right? So when we get to this screen, I think I might take a save here, actually. Possibly.
Furious saving!
No, there you go. Here's a robot.
We got a robot.
We have a guard. So you kept walking.
The Valhall Maromatic.
I wouldn't say rouse your curiosity.
Each and every bone in your body feels as though it's been transformed into molten matter.
In other words, it zaps you dead.
Yeah.
Right? So that's guarding the escape pods. There's no way around it. You just have to be fast.
Oh, fuck.
Right? So even the walkthrough recommends that you essentially turn it down to slow and do certain things in a certain time. I think you can shoot it. Because that's what it insists that you do. This is such bollocks.
We got bollocks in 2 screens now.
Yes. Somehow makes it worse. Right. So, like I said, there's no easy way around this. This is a reaction test. It's a typing test, reaction test, all in one go. So even when you're at slow, you still have to be spot on with your typing. Which is why I've been fascinated with how you would have done with this, Neil.
This is a whole lot. Good typer! Fuck you. And this is a whole lot of bollocks.
Right. So, again, we go Max Payne style here.
Slow.
And get it ready. Like, you have it ready to type and just hit enter. Okay? So it's literally, this is all you have to do. You just have to dodge it. You don't shoot it now I remember, right? Because all you do is push the button, okay? The split second you have...
No, you push the button, leave the screen, then go back.
I can't remember. No, I fucked this one up.
Yeah, I fucked that one up.
Okay, I think, again, also proves my point here of how bollocks this is. So you push a button, and the moment the door opens, you enter the pod.
Oh.
You only have, like, say, a second to get it done.
This is bullcrap.
Oh, totally. Especially as well, because, like, if you press push button too early, you have to retype it out again, and you won't do it in time.
Alright then.
Yeah, so this is real fucking, like, bullet time shit here. Yeah, it doesn't care once you're in the pod, apparently. Its remit is just to fucking guard the corridor.
I'm just guarding this corridor.
Not the pods.
Not the pods.
No, my programming doesn't go that far. So yeah, you're in the pod and you escape. So now we can be at normal speed. And again, just push a button, and you're out. That's it. Because apparently, this thing only has one button.
There's no need for this countdown.
Yeah,
There's no suspense.
We've only got half an hour
whatsoever.
left, lads. Come on. And we have liftoff. That was liftoff. Where was the boom? I was expecting an earth-shattering kaboom.
I like you've saved it on the end game.
But it's not over yet, Neil.
No.
It's not over yet.
Oh, the salesman.
Yes. No, they're all stopped. They crashed.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, we basically aborted the sequence.
Oh yeah, we aborted the sequence.
Yep. But we have no oxygen.
Oh, for fuck's sake. What kind of a fucking escape pod has no oxygen?
So you have 5 minutes of air left to ensure that the game ends. That you get a good ending. Right? So now you can look in the pod. You have to look in the pods to see what's in it.
Sleep chamber against one wall.
Yeah. And you go to sleep. And then that sets up SierraQuest 3.
A rip in bollocks.
No, it's actually a search for Roger Wilco.
Search for bollocks.
He was the most human. Overcome by a pleasant drowsiness. It's called chloroform, lads.
It's certainly better than suffocating.
It's certainly better than playing Sierra games.
Indeed it is.
Yes. And that's the game over. Thank you again for saving your people, but you won't be, awake to see it. And that's it. We're done. That is SierraQuest 2 in the books.
Oh, we did about 5. We were only 5 points off.
I don't know what I missed, because I
Yeah.
followed the watcher to the line, so I must have missed like a...
Yeah.
It's always like an object or a red herring that you miss, and that's what you get the full score. Of course, these fucking numpties thought like, oh, these people will keep playing again to get the ultimate score.
This is bollocks.
Yes,
That
of course
was
it is.
bollocks. The whole thing's been bollocks.
At least this one wasn't as bad because it was short, and it was very clear they were cutting
So it
corners.
was less bollocks.
Less bollocks. It was a smaller bollocks.
Smaller
bollocks, yeah. Smaller and more rounder, Anyway.
None of that's any better.
No, it doesn't. It's just describing the type of bollocks. Anyway, so we're done. And I believe, Neil, we are back to play King's Quest 4.
Fuck.
Yes. Because that went well, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Yes. So, until then, boys and girls, we will see you for another exciting edition-ish of SierraQuest. I hope you had as much fun as we had.
Yes, which we had none, so any fun you had would have been better.
Yes, considering that this killed the PC. I mean...
Yes, even your computer didn't survive.
No, and the second one was wheezing away as we were playing it. So, anyway, that should tell you everything you need to know about SierraQuest. Safe home, everybody.